Hello everyone, I'm Vladimir and welcome to Challenge series, series that is done weekly. We continue with the part 2 of this series. We did the basic frame and some setups. If this is where you came in, please be sure to check part 1. I'm gonna post a link to it in the video and in the comment description. So anyway, if you are you return to this series, this is where we left off. We made this part, this setup, Control Alt. Yep, we did this part, and then we did this part. So Control Alt, right click and drag can mute a noodle. That's actually cool. So this is the basics for the glass material that we done last time, and now we want to continue. In the original we had on the side the power button, so I want to do that now. Let's add the power button. So let's go to mesh cylinder, and we want to add this to this joint geometry. So let's do that. Let's add the power button. That is kind of huge, so let's go to geometry, transform, add another node, and make sure to play with these settings a little bit, especially with the scale. Let's make this one kind of small. So actually I don't want to plug this one here. I want to plug it here because I want to give it a separate material. So let's do that. Okay, and let's add material to this one. Okay, Shift D to steal this node, plug it here, and let's make 2 more materials. Okay, let's make a frame dark material and bottom emissive material. Okay, so this will be frame dark, and let's make it like something like that. Awesome. Okay, for the frame dark, let's make it something like this, and for the emissive, let's do something else like this cyan. Okay, it's time to make this button to be a lot smaller. So we need to rotate it. Yep, and let's decrease its radius and depth by like huge amounts. And position it so let's do that. You gotta be careful with this one because it's gonna poke through here, so we have to make it surely small. Okay, it's a little bit too squashed, this button. something like this. I think is going to look nice. And we want to add another transform node, and this one we also want to join. So we have this join geometry using the node Wrangler add-on. So we add this one, and we want to give it another material. This will be the bottom emissive material, and play with the settings as well. We want to make this a little bit bigger. So let's make it like so, and we want to actually see it. Let's reset this node, backspace on it. So let's look for it. Yeah, we have to plug it here to see it. Now we can see it. Okay, so we want to do something like this, and play with the settings. Yep. Something like that. That will be our button, but it's kind of poking out. So let's fix this problem. By let's first do it like this. This will be a little bit bigger, I think, and we want to make it a lot less thick, something like this. And now let's bring it here. Okay. I want a little bit more than this. Yeah. Something like this will do. And we see we have to adjust this one as well. So let's go back to it and make it a lot less lengthy. I think we can go something like this. And depending on how you set up things, you might want to go back a little bit on this one. 3. Yeah. 4. 5 even. Something like this. It's all about tweaking this stuff. Actually, a better idea would be to just reference the original geometry. This way we can play with the buttons individually. And now we just have to reset this one and look for the button that is here. So let's give it like a 90-degree rotation. Let's squeeze it to make it a lot less thick. Let's bring it. Originally I did it like this, but now I got a little bit on the confusing side, and I could have cut that out edit, but hey, I want you to know how I do stuff. So now we have to rotate it a little bit. I'm looking for new tools in this modeling department. I'm fairly new to this, but I'm pretty sure we can do a good job together. So let's say that if I increase this z value, decrease it, and this one I increase it a little bit, and then I do some bit of tweaking, we kind of get the effect. It's gonna be a light, so no point if tweaking it too much. It's not gonna be so visible. So this will be our button on the frame. I'm gonna stop this here. I want to deal with the text next time when we see each other. Until then, thank you for watching this tutorial. Thank you for your time, and see you in the next part of this series.